Alright, let me just set up the fucking stream, chill for a sec. Why is everything muted, dude? There we go. Alright, let me just... Alright, everybody, so... it's gonna be a scuffed stream like normal. I had a fucking title and everything. I thought the audio was good, and of course, it's all messed up right now. ADSR, Oscillator, Matrix, Filters, FX. That's what we're gonna be doing today in Synthedit. Alright, so we got my project loaded up. Can you even fucking see this right now? Is this stream that bad? Fuck, man. Let me see if it's updating live. It's literally blank canvas, but in reality, it's not. I think I need to put game capture, not window capture, for Synthedit. Because Synthedit has built-in windows. SE, XD, okay, come on. Does this work? Fuck no, it doesn't. Yeah, this is garbage. Synthedit, why do you have to do this to me? Okay, whatever. We're going full leakage mode now. Alright, fuck. I just leaked all my info. Okay, everybody. We're officially live now. Let me plug my MIDI controller in. We about to go crazy in Synthedit. Okay. Let me see if you can hear this. Can you guys hear this? Let me see. Come on, please. This is what the GUI looks like. Damn, you really can't hear the flipping audio. I have to put it on fucking this. Now can you hear it? The real stream starts soon, although thank gosh no one's in here. We got a cold one though. And I got some crazy face paint. I don't even know if I acknowledge that. What the fuck is up? We got a cold one though. Yeah, the fucking audio. Desktop. Trying my final fixes right now. Not. It's okay. It says it's coming out, so whatever. But alright, we're mostly doing GUI stuff anyways, so right now we have a very basic synth. Okay, this is just an ADSR control, so this basically controls like what kind of synth sound we have. So right now it's like a lead because it's like sustaining the whole time, but if we cut the S to 0, we just have decay. We got a little plucky, and then we got some portamento knob, which is not even linked to anything yet, so this is just like a standard Fuck yes. Alright, we here. We live, baby. Yeah, you all know what reverb is. It just makes your sound echo and be dreamy. And then this is where companion synth starts to get a little bit more than just a regular synth. So we got the chords. So you can just instantly start cooking up. And then we have an ARP as well. So I'm only playing one note, but if you make a chord, then it plays the chord notes and ARP. Or you can just open the chords key and the ARP, press one note. So this is like a super rough bass of a synth, but it's not using a lot because I'm using the Roy scale, the Roy MIDI for the ARP, and then just basic, you know, ADSR and filter. So it's like literally the most basic thing you can get. So how do we make it complicated now? So we have our filters, but we don't have any controls for it. We just got this pitch and resonance just ready to be manipulated. But what I want to do is I already have this little panel of ADSR sliders. You see this? I basically just made a little module. Okay, this one's fucked up actually. Hold up. Please tell me I have a better one. Bubble ADSR. There we go. So look at this. I have perfect ADSR exporting right here. Let me see how it looks. Pretty fucking decent. And basically we just have to connect some colors. That's the first part, which is the easiest part. So what do I have? All the color hex mediums right here. Neon hex medium. I already have a whole like colorway system. If you want me to explain it, I'm sorry, we're not gonna do that right now because it's gonna take way too fucking long. But basically, do I have all the colors? Color hex. There we go. Alright, so now my ADSR is linked to the colorways. Something's fucked up here though, hold up. Okay, neon light goes to the neon. Okay. Delete. Now that's almost there. I don't know which one I like more. They're both kind of clean. But it doesn't really matter right now. We're just gonna get all the shit on the board, and then we'll make it look pretty later. I'm already fucking everything up. You can't control Z in Synthedit, so... or basically any little mistake we make, it's over. But, okay. So now we have an ADSR, a second one, right here. We're gonna name it filter ADSR. And fuck, I don't even remember. Since I don't remember how to actually build a fucking synth, thankfully we have Synthedit basic modules that they give us for free. So we're gonna open up Polysynth 2. This is gonna be our little cheat code for the day, because basically a fully fledged out synth. And we get to see kind of how they connect things. It is very old, but it's still gold. So we have the ADSR and it's literally connected. Wait, is this the filter ADSR? Where's the filter? Here's the filter. And then this thing is connected to the pitch. So I guess that's all we have to do for the ADSR, just connect it to the pitch. Oh, okay, I know what we fucked up on. It's because we didn't even have the ADSR, we just had the GUI. So now we have the actual ADSR right here. We connect our knobs. Okay. And then now let's see. We have it working. Connect it to the filter pitch. And now let's test some notes. Can't hear anything. What the bleep? Oh, I think it's because we have the flipping chords. I don't hear much synth action. I mean filter action, sorry. I think we gotta connect it to both pitches. And if you can see in my schematic here, fuck, I just got my makeup all over my head. You can see in the schematic here, we have 2 oscillators, 2 VCAs, and 2 filters. Yes, is it adding a little bit more lag slightly, but it's because we have just different routing and we have stereo left and right field, so you see we have left right stereo, so that's why we have 2 exports instead of just 1 line running through everything. But okay, we got our ADSR. It's connected to the pitch. Now they have their ADSR. Same flipping thing. So it should work. I just can't hear like a major. It is working. The amount messes with it though. Okay, that has to be fucking messed up. Maybe we just get rid of overall level. See, this is the problem with synthesizers. Like, you try to build one and then you just want to give up, like, immediately. But we're not fucking giving up, okay? We're gonna keep pushing through. Because we literally have a schematic right here to choose from. So, what other stuff are they sending to the filter? Where is the filter exactly? To cut off. They're literally using the oldest filter in the book too. So what do we have running to the pitch? We have this knob. We got ADSR. Then we got, what is this over here? Oh shoot. The MIDI pitch. I think that's what we're missing here. We're gonna send the MIDI pitch to the filters. We got our ADSR to the filter pitch. What else are they sending to this pitch? The final node is the switch. This is the matrix, so we're not gonna get into that right now. Let's go back though. I'm gonna save a backup. What backup number am I on? 18. Perfect. I save a lot of backups so that if you ever got to revert, you can. Now let's test it. It's not like Serum when you can like adjust things exact. filter into a VCA. And what's this volume connected to? That's connected to another ADSR. This one's connected to the filter. Holy crap. I mean, the basic synth in Synthedit though, I mean, look how complicated it is. It has pretty much everything you need. But it's still difficult to understand when you look at it. Like he didn't compartmentalize anything. It's all just out here. Looking crazy. This switch though is where it's gonna get complicated. Let me just look more at this though. Hold up. Please tell me we're still alive right now. Okay, we're good. It's just too complicated. Let me hear their synth. Okay, we're gonna test how theirs sounds. Come on, come on. Why isn't the fucking thing working? We gotta exit out. Alright. So synth, polysynth. Still fucking nothing? Bruh. Where's my synth? My synth works, I guess theirs fucking doesn't, but whatever. Well, we got the ADSR connected to the filter, so let's not even stress about it anymore. Let's go into the next step. So, what else do I need in my plugin? I need a little bit more effects, so let's get a distortion in here so I can start making some basses. Let's get saturator. I wish people were in the chat, like if you guys want to tell me what kind of saturation you'd want, but we're just gonna add the good old Sasha plugins saturate because I like Sasha modules even though they fucking quit Synthedit because the community is full of toxic things. We can send it, I'm thinking after the filter, before the reverb. So let's do this right here. Delete our nodes. Send this into a left saturate and a right saturate. And this is the left, this is the right. I'm gonna add a new knob. I have my bubble pop GUI system, so we'll connect that to the mount. Now we have this knob. That's pure distortion, so that's a good step in the right direction. We can change the label to dist. So there we go. Got some more effects at least. What else do we need to add to the plugin? I mean, oscillators. We already got. Holy shit, YouTube app. Oscillators we already have. I'm just using a stock oscillator. And of course you gotta connect it to like your MIDI and stuff, like connect the pitch to it. I guess that's a key feature in MIDI. And oh fuck, I forgot I can't touch my face. It's actually itchy with the fucking makeup because I'm in real skin for your skin. It's like for other stuff, and I put it on my face anyways. I think I need a little smoky to get me back on track. I've been scared to do this next part though, because I know it's gonna be complicated and I don't even want to get into it, but it's very necessary to get this synthesizer to the next level. And in the next stream, I'm just gonna tell you right now what I want to do before we get into all the complexities. In the next stream, or off stream, I don't know, I'm gonna add panels because I don't want to have like multiple ADSRs on one screen. I just want you to be able to select, you know, so they're all gonna be basically layered on top of each other like that. But right now we're just gonna have them side by side. We're just gonna get the foundations out on our screen, and then we'll, you know, make it look better over time. Cause like, look, the lines aren't even out. Like, it's all a mess right now. But that's what it's gonna be when you're developing it. So, got that. Now let's go to the matrix system. So we're gonna open up a new page. Open up back the polysynth. We won't be able to hear the polysynth, but it's okay. We're just gonna reverse engineer. So as you can see, you can choose different LFO functions by just clicking this little arrow, or if you click on the text, you can choose the shape. So it's actually a really, really, really good system, and we're just gonna steal from it. Unfortunately, we can't just Control C and then Control C. Wait, yeah, no, we can't. I'm Control C'ing a different thing. So we gotta just load it in this project instead of the other one. Sorry, I'm used to Flowstone still. Like, Flowstone's the fucking goat of node programming. But okay, this LFO gets complicated as shit. It's linked to all these different things. Mod wheel, level adjust, like look at all this stuff. It just literally doesn't end. But I think we gotta connect all of it, right? Alpha 2, 1, ADSR. Jeez. This stuff we don't need though. I think all of this we need. Let's copy that. Oh, we need this too. Copy. I think that's all we need for the LFO system. Paste it right here. Drag it. We got this mod wheel. We can use this pitch bender knob instead. We'll call it mod wheel bender. And what does he have? 0 to 10. We also have 0 to 10. It's connected to these two out ports. We got one down. Get the other one. You can delete that mod wheel. So now this, holy crap. Now our mod wheel is actually connected to what it's connected to though isn't working yet, so let's work on that. So where's all this shit connected to? The switch goes, oh, yikes. So we have pitch LFO. That does not look the same as fucking theirs. They had 2 built-in LFOs. Did I get all these? Yeah, I got all the fucking things here. Leave a like if fucking this is way too difficult for your brain, please. I'm actually mad though, cause I had a fucking thumbnail for this stream too. Yeah, there I know. I don't want to leak anything. Upload thumbnail. Here we go. Alright. Turn back on. Uh-oh, do we have a chatter? Thank you. Thank you, MM. Fuck, I accidentally clicked it. Okay, let's go back though. We're not giving up. So we got our spare inputs. Where do they put these switches at? So the switches go to pulse width, pitch. So let's do one at a time. So it's already naturally connected to the LFOs because that's what we copy pasted. So we have to add the rest now with a spare input. So I don't want to connect it to pulse width. Oh, is that you right here, Matej? Rose on a secret account right now. But yeah, okay, so what do we have connected again? Pitch and sync. So we need pitch A. Is pitch A just connected to oscillator pitch, I guess? So let's do that. Got node connected, so I'm gonna name it OSC1 pitch. Connected to the next one. OSC. Alright, now we got 2 of these things down. And then we have pitch filter. So this is connected to the literal pitch of the filter. So I guess let's copy them. Spare it to the pitch. And then put this to the other right ear filter. And we're gonna save just in case. The visionary Matej. Give me the Szechuan sauce, bruh. But yeah, okay, so we got the filter pitch. We basically copied their plugin. Do we have anything else we need to do? Let me check the thing. I mean, this switch. There's only one switch, right? That's what it looks like. Which one? Looks like we have more. But anyways, now let's look at the GUI because we added a shit ton more stuff. This stuff, delete, don't need it. This other stuff we kind of do need. Awesome. So we're gonna do just the regular bubble pop knob. Shut the fuck up. Did I really? So we have oscillator to this VCA, ADSR to the volume. Why do things get so complicated? When you're developing synths, you literally have to think of like the most basic things. Cause let me show you. So we put our fucking knob to the volume, and now it's playing nonstop. Because we have an ADSR connected to it, so we have to add another freaking VCA port after, just to control the flippin' actual volume. So now we enable it, and you don't hear the playing now, but we have a new and to prove that it works, we're gonna do it again for the first oscillator. Connect it. This one's oscillator 1 volume. So we're building the synth fucking live right now. Got our 2 new knobs. Let's not worry about the organization still. We're getting messy. Like it's a fucking painting right now. Do some slight organizing though. Distortion. So we got our effects, oscillator volumes, filter ADSR, regular ADSR, and now we have our LFOs. There's a couple of reasons why. Let's find our switches and all that stuff that we copy pasted. So they're right here. The oscillators are for sure gonna work. So let's try this. It's already fucking on. Let's turn all the effects off, I think that's fine. The amount of... For some reason I only hear in the left ear. Alright, let me see. The font of the VST is important. Make it Synth Plan 3. Even if 2 people buy it for $2,000, you made good money. Listen. We make it for the art. The money comes after. But okay. Where the fuck was I? Left ear only. Big problem. Why is that happening? Because we only had the VCA running to one ear. That's fucked up. We need this VCA running to both ears. There we go. Now we're perfect. I literally had one oscillator going to the left and another one going to the right. But we're back now. And it just opened a new project. Okay. That was interesting. Why do we have such a nice, like, burst? I think the sine wave's working now. Turn... This is fucking VCA. should be. What is connected to the pitch? LFO. We have it connected. The amount is up. I hear a little bit of pitch. You hear that? I hear literally two oscillators right now. I hear one going like wee wee wee, and then I hear one just sustaining right now. This fucking knob. We shouldn't be able to hear the default pitch though, that's a fucking issue. It's literally like fucking broken, dude. An LFO matrix system, please. Please work. We just have pitch A connected to pitch, like, that's it. I can't even test their synth either because the fucking MIDI's broken. Alright, come on. It's because it's not connected to a fucking sound out port. Sound out. Still doesn't work. Are you fucking kidding me? Their plugin sounds fucking good and mine doesn't work. We literally have everything here. There's no way to fuck this up. I mean, let's see how they do it though. I mean, they got oscillator A, oscillator B. Oscillator A is just connected to fucking Moog. And then oscillator B is connected to the VCA. Can't see shit because of the background. There we go. So he doesn't even give a level option for oscillator A, it's just nothing. Filter has all this. And I mean, it's so basic, but like, why can't we get here? I can do one thing right now though. I can let people choose their waveform. Let's go to our bubble pop. What is this numeric entry? Okay, it's longer, so we can connect this to our oscillator. So now when we're picking a waveform, we can just choose it from a cool little selection. So we got one of those for each of the oscillators. There's oscillator 2, we got os1 here. Where the bleep is it? Did I delete it on accident? Oh my fuck. Oh no, it's right here. Okay. So we got that. And then we got our other container right here. So just connect it. And rename OSC1 waveform. OSC2 waveform. And now we got a selector tool for each of our waveforms. Test if it works. That fucking LFO. I think it works. How do I turn it off though? Put the amount to 0. Okay, it could potentially be working. It seems like it is. But yeah, we have the matrix system to 0. This thing works. This is the saturation, so it's not a big deal. I'm trying to think of what else we need here. I mean, the basis of the synth is there. The LFO is working to an extent. We turn that up and it's like, damn. We can choose this LFO too. It goes to nothing yet, but what does theirs go to? LFO2, where are you? Is there 2 switches? Okay, we do have LFO1 and LFO2. Yeah, LFO2 goes to a whole different freaking subsystem compared to LFO1. Did I get all this though? That's what I'm trying to wonder right now. Did I copy paste all this right? Really does look like it. Got the level adjust and everything. Hold up, bro. I wish I could like finish the whole fucking thing right now. But this is still already good enough progress for me. So got our 1 switch and then we got switch 2. Switch 2 coming out for $800. Okay, so they connect theirs to what the fuck? This one's connected. Literally the same stuff. Just pitch A, pitch B. Okay, I'm seeing the difference though. That's or that's LFO 2. This is LFO 1. I connected LFO 2 to the wrong shit. Yeah, look at that. That's LFO 2. This is LFO 1 right here. I don't have it connected to nothing. LFO 1 connected to... Oh, fuck. There's none of this. This matrix is not connected. Maybe we can figure out... Maybe we can just understand the matrix though before we call it. There's got to be something here. They have it linked to the level adjust. The fuck, that's not even what they did. How is this literally different than what was in the fucking thing I copy pasted? This right here is the first Oscillator 1 switch. So it has the mod wheel, direct, and then spare output. This is in companion synth, so it's already ready to go. It's like, what do we fucking connect it to? This level adjust, and then that goes to the LFO2. It's so fucking complicated. I literally don't know. That's why I'm fucking pissed off right now, because I've put over a year in this fucking program, and I still don't understand how it freaking functions. Let me test it though. That's what my Synthedit developer friends always tell me, or one specifically that's a fucking genius. Test it. At least one of the elephants. Good enough for me. I can't hear anything. The fuck? I cannot end on an L. And I just touched my whole face with the fucking makeup on. The matrix system I knew was gonna be the hardest fucking part of the plugin. Because it's like, you're literally adding a way to select things digitally, so it's taking way more brain, but that's literally the last step of the stream. I mean, we did the oscillators, did the effects, did the filter, did the ADSRs. Now we just have the matrix. So this one's working on pitch. Should we just delete it all? Start from scratch. I don't have 3 switches though. Like, I don't even want this one. What is this connected to? Too much stuff. I don't know why they added a direct though. Like, what is mod wheel versus direct? Should I choose fucking mod wheel? Let's go direct mode now. Mod wheel don't do shit. There we go. I actually think this is better now that we have it on direct mode. Because mod wheel mode was just kind of, it didn't sound right. Now the pitch is working way better. The amount of It's the oscillator pitch. It's basically how fast the sine wave is moving. So it's modulating way too much though. Even at -10. This knob is at -10. I mean, I went down an octave in my keyboard. I mean, it's working. Sounds so bad though. The amount to 0. Why it sounds so deadly, bro? Was it the look? I don't know, bro. I just fucking had a crazy photo shoot and then I just didn't want to take the makeup off, honestly, so I just kept it on for the stream. Because, I mean, I just wanted to have an art-filled day, honestly. Like, it was pretty fucking not sad of a week, but just like, I feel like I haven't been producing enough, so fucking did the photo shoot and I was like, fuck it, I want to stream, do some plugin stuff today, and I thought it was a good time to stream since I have like the weird fucking look going on. Pog thing to see you right before I pass out. Bro, I go to bed, it's already 7:20 a.m. It would have been poggers for me to see you fucking stream and I go to sleep, but I don't know why you didn't go live today, bro. It was literally the day. Hopefully tomorrow, or today now, actually. Hopefully after you wake up, you go live in that day. That would be nice. Because I'm not going live fucking anymore. Let's select all these last synth little things though. We're gonna slightly stylize it. I mean, we can just put our, I guess, did I bring my sliders? I made new ones. Oh. Made new sliders. Don't think I saved it though. Yeah, let me open up the project file where my new GUI stuff is at. It's not here. It's gotta be in one of these things. I have my knobs. Not that. I know it is right here. Come on. New glass template. Here we go. Alright, I made a new knob specifically for the matrix. Here it is right here. Let me export it out. Export. Well, it's not exporting actually. Selection to prefab. Prefab is basically just a bunch of like modules that you connect together in a little thing you can grab. Save it to the bubble pop, matrix knob. Actually, it's matrix slider. Here we go. Now we got that. Can open up companion synth. Here we go. Add our slider. Wrong fucking one. Here we go. Alright, yeah. That worked. We'll move it here. We're gonna make a whole new like pop-up page for the matrix system though. I'm still designing the synth, so we're not really finalized yet. Like usually with my plugins I kinda have a vision, but for this it's kinda like, oh, we're gonna see what happens. But alright, this knob goes from -5 to 0, so we'll do that. Low, -5, high 0. So yeah, we got that going. Let's replace the amount right here. What is it, 0 to 10? 0 to 10. And then we got the other 0 to 10 for the matrix 1. I'm actually kind of, oh fuck. It's connected to here, I hope. Please tell me this works. Oh my gosh, it's overloading. Alright, those literally did nothing to the flippin' sound. Oh, why, universe? That's actually fucked. Alright, I think I need to call it. I mean, we got at least like 90% of where we wanted to go. Let me go off stream though. And next time when we do a little companion synth update, I'm gonna have the panels laid out. Okay, that's what we're gonna have next stream. So I'm gonna have the panels laid out with the pop-ups. The ADSR is gonna have little tabs. I'll break down how I did that, and then I'll hopefully have the matrix system more polished down, and I can just explain to you what I did, and then we'll just do like some little, you know, touch-ups I guess in the next stream. But this was kind of a rough foundation. It's not fucking easy to use Synthedit. I'm still a noob at it, but we're gonna make our dream synth live. So I'll see you in the fucking next one. Chase your fucking